What's going on? This is Coach Marcus Pro Fan Talk. I am up a little bit early today. I've been up since about 8:30 this morning and decided I wanted to watch a little film. Uh, got my coffee in my Eagles mug here. And with all the noise that's been going on with Jared Verse, I decided to watch a little film. So I pulled up um, the All 22, and I'm watching the Rams in Detroit. This was a close game, but I'm watching this specifically to see what Jared Verse is doing against the Detroit's offensive line. You got most of the time he's lined up on the left side, our left side to his right. They switch up a little bit every now and then, but most of the time he is on our left, so he would be on my Lotta. So I just been looking at some things, and so let's see what we got. And I got some plays mapped out. I think I got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I just got about 6 plays. Maybe we'll go over a little bit more, but this is the first one I got. Now, this is one thing that I'm worried about for us, for the Eagles. Our tight end blocking has not been great. Let's keep it a buck. Our tight ends have not done a very good job blocking. So I believe it is this guy right here. Watch him on the block, and Jared Verse just kind of gives him the Olay. But that's something we got to be better at. We have to be. Okay, the guy's coming in motion. My mistake. The guy's coming in motion. And he breaks down, and he's got to get Verse. Look at that. He just gets Olayed. So Calcaterra and Goddard, they got to do a better job. Now, I know when you're talking about wide receivers or even tight ends blocking a D end, a lot of times, unless you got a massive tight end, which we don't, you at least got to get your hands on them and get some technique on them. This one, Jared Verse is all hands and just like, get out of my way. So our tight ends must do a better job. First thing I see is watch the guy drop his head. Can't drop your head, bro. You got to get a piece of him because that's going to mess up the timing of the play. Luckily, they got the ball inside. I think that's Montgomery. And then he gets to the linebacker. And matter of fact, he comes back. He cuts it back to the left a little bit. And guess who's there? Jared Verse. Now, if we get a better block on him, look at that. Still comes back and makes the tackle. Good play by Verse. Goddard and Calcaterra have got to do better at that. The ball is coming right here. Jared Verse takes on the impact and then crashes back inside and still gets in on the tackle. Still gets, probably got credited for an assist on that one. But yeah, our tight ends got to do a better job of blocking. Good hands by Verse on that play. Here's the end zone. Now watch. That is Laporta. Watch him come in motion. And Laporta's a good tight end. So we ain't talking about no slouch. Laporta's a good tight end, and he just olays him. Verse, just look at that. He lunges. See if I can stop it. Look at that. So he's got now I'm talking like it just as a technique guy. All of his weight is up here. He has no power in his legs. He got nothing right there. So literally all you got to do, and this is what Verse does, is literally just throws him out of the way. Laporta has no leverage whatsoever, no power. He's bringing no legs whatsoever. He is overextended, and he gets thrown to the ground. This ain't even an Aikido move. This is just, you ain't got to use his momentum against him. All you got to do is step out of the way. Bad job by Laporta. That's a technique thing, man. It just, hey, if any young fellas watching, people in high school or in college, technique. Get your technique together. Even at the highest level, even at the NFL level, you have lapses in technique. We got a 22 formation. Tight end is tight. Looks like he's about to go in motion again and come to the right side. So that puts trips over this, I think. Let's see what he does first. Is he going? No. So you got the running back shading over to the bottom of the field. So you got trips to the right and opens that middle up. Now here's one of these things where I'm like, watch the linebackers. You see the linebackers? You see the linebackers slide over. He slides out. He slides over. He slides over. So now you got yourself a little bit of room in there, and Detroit takes advantage of it. And it doesn't have to be a long throw. Yep, there you go, right there. St. Brown coming across the middle. And then he goes. No, that wasn't a big deal. That wasn't a long developing play. That play literally just clears the middle. There we go, right there. I'll take that. That's you talking about. If you're looking at it right now, he's going to catch the ball right here. Right? He's going to catch the ball about right here. So here's the line of scrimmage. So you're talking about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, maybe 7 yards as soon as he catches the ball. I'll take that. I'll take that. And now it's what? This was 2nd and 8. So now you're talking about 3rd and 2 if he doesn't get the first down. Take what they give you. Bad mistake. Bad mistake by St. Brown. Get upfield. Catch it, get upfield. Right here. I see what you're doing. This should have been your extra strategy right here. You should have been trying to split the middle right there. Yes, they're going to get you, but if you split the middle, you probably get tackled right here. Maybe you can fall to the first down, but when you cut it back and try to go around, that's bad for business. Get upfield, get north and south, get what you can get, and come back with it. Get the rest of it the next play. Bad move by St. Brown. He knows it. Now you're talking about 3rd and 5. 1, 2, 3, 3rd and 4. Not a smart move. Let's see what Verse does. Again on Laporta again. Who is this? That's Becker. That's I think. Hold on. That is 68. Is Becker, right? Taylor Decker. Now, watch Jared Verse get his hands inside his chest and he gonna bend back. Yeah. That dude's got no legs. Keep that in the back of your mind if we play Detroit. Just make a notation, and we might come back to that later. But again, Jared Verse gets his hands inside, bam. All right, now let's look at the linebackers back here. Those linebackers cannot cover our running backs or our slots. And I'm taking Dallas Goedert in there as well. The linebackers are good, not great. Yeah. If we get Saquon or Kenny Gainwell on some mismatch, we should be able to take care of that all day. But we got to be able to get the ball in the middle. Get upfield, St. Brown. This is the next one. It should be 3rd and 4. And this was a sack. Okay, and this was a good twist. If you look on the left side, if you look down here, you got Byron Young. He's gonna do a twist. He's gonna take one step up and he's gonna come inside. And he gets a good twist and ends up getting the sack. That was a good play by him. Good play design too. And what they do is now normally, depending on what front they running, he is because a couple times they've been like 3 yards outside of the end man on the line of scrimmage, but you got two receivers right here, so he's splitting the difference. And they bunched up at the top. So because you can see Verse up here. You see Verse right there. You see Byron Young right there. Now watch, he's gonna take a step up and he's gonna go inside at the guard. And nobody's gonna be there, and he's gonna get in there for the sack. Good move. Good move. You'll see it better on the end zone copy. There you go. Right there. Slips through there, gets skinny. Good move by him. Better view of it. Now again, probably about 3 yards outside, but he's inside this wide receiver. Same thing with Jared Verse, right? Now watch him inside and then comes down the line and just bam. And he just finds his way in there, gets skinny, and gets to Jared Goff. I think 71 loses sight of him and finds him too late. Yep. 71 just doesn't get enough on him and kind of turns a little, like a half second, a tick too late. And that's all he needs. That one extra half a second, that one extra step is all he needs to get skinny and get through that gap and get the sack right there. 71 sees him, but he doesn't get nothing on him. He tries to put a chicken wing on him, but nowhere near enough. And he gets through there and gets the sack. You got to be better at that with Big Becton. Big Becton is a bigger body. That's a good move. That's something we got to look out for. Good move by Young. So this one is a too high zone. Jared Verse squeezes down, but he gets caught inside, and Montgomery goes around him and gets like 8 yards. So this is the stuff I'm looking at against our run game, where we can really have success, especially the way Saquon can bounce outside, hits the hole, but he'll spin outside and bounce outside, comes in motion, nobody goes with him, everybody shifts. So that lets you know they're in the zone coverage. So you got twins, and you kind of got a bunch stack right here. They got a little bit of space and 3 yards across. This is itching as a run play because everybody's so tight. They're not spreading anybody out, which I don't know. I don't know why they're not doing that, but watch the running back. Watch Montgomery. Jared Verse jumped inside at the last minute. He ends up getting 8 yards. I'll take that. Now watch Verse right here. He's going to jump inside about another 2 yards, and then he crashes down, and then he gets caught up in the mess inside and doesn't get outside. They have a tendency to over pursue a little bit, jump in and out. Sometimes they're trying to do too much, and they get caught out of position. And those are some situations that the Eagles can exploit. Watch him jump inside on the snap. He gets that one step was enough, and he takes himself out of the play. And then he quits on the play. Then he's, don't ever get lazy, man. I don't know what Montgomery was doing. Now, as a running back, look at this. In my opinion, bruh, you hit that sideline. You got a back right here. You hit that sideline. And you just race him to the sideline. I ain't mad at the decision, though. But I understand what he was seeing. He was seeing that back. So you see your alleyway right here. But I also see this outside because it looks like he's jumping to the inside. So if he just makes a beeline to his back, that forces that cornerback to make a decision. And then you can still react of it, and it gives you a little bit more space from these guys up here. But, he made a decision. He got north and south. I ain't going to never get mad at a running back for going north and south. But you see him get hands on him. Watch the tight end. Watch him get hands on him. There you go. If if he's right here and he's got hands on him, all he's got to do is just take off outside, because now he's got a back. He's out of position because he's facing inside. So you got a better chance of going around him, and you got a little bit more room to where he chases. And if he makes the tackle, your point of impact is about right here. And again, maybe you fall forward, and out of bounds, but you're close to the first down marker. So, but again, I'm not going to get mad at Montgomery for going north and south. Can't do that. Those are the running back rules. You get north and south. You notice a lot of shift? Montgomery, right there. Ooh, it even looks better. It even looks better. Look at that. Okay. From this perspective, I understand it a little bit more because you got his back. The rule is when you see a offensive lineman back, you run off his back. That's the rule for a running back. So I understand what he's doing. I still say I think Montgomery has got enough speed to where he could have hit it outside, out here. But I understand. That makes sense. This is a better perspective. You see his back right here. That's his guy. That's his guy right there. So he's got to make a miss. He loses his footing, and he kind of loses his footing right here. So I still kind of wish that he could have just accelerated and kind of just, gone right there. But like I said, I'm never going to get mad at you for going north and south, bro. Second and 2 at the 151 mark. This one, Detroit starts in like a full gun formation. You got two backs on either side, gun formation. You got twins down low and a single up top. Then they shift to a full weak. They're going to shift, and I believe this is Montgomery. He's going to drop back. He's going to stay here. And now they're going to shift to a weak formation because the fullback is on the left side and the tight end's on the right. Then the tight end shifts and comes over here. So now they're going to shift to strong. So you got two shifts out of the formation. First, you shift to a weak formation. When the tight end shifts over, or you get that motion or whatever over there, now you're in another formation. They're going to go back. Now they're in weak formation. Here comes Laporta. Now he shifts again. Now they're in strong formation because you got the fullback the same side as the tight end. Which way you think they run it? Let's see what Verse does. Here's Verse right here. Right up the gut. Again, look at this. Take off. This is a receiver, so you might not get too much motion on that DB. This is where you got to know your personnel. Who's out there, and who's blocking, and are they a good blocker as a wide receiver? This is where you got to know your personnel and who's out there. But again, I'll take his speed on the corner to race him to get around the edge. But this is a good setup. There you go. Again, I'm not going to get mad at you for going north and south, bro. Gets up in there. He kind of makes the guy miss. Kind of makes the one cornerback miss. I ain't mad at that. Start out a gun. Shift back to weak. Here comes Laporta. Laporta motions late. Now we in strong. It always is where you end up with all of the motion and shifting and all of that kind of stuff. The formation is always what you end up with. And what you have right now is a strong formation. You got your fullback, you got your tight end, and then you got your running back at about 8 yards deep right here. And he can see everything in front of him. That's what you want. We can take advantage of that. All right, this is the Twins. This formation, this is a Twins bunch. You got two at the top and two at the bottom. You got two tight ends on the line of scrimmage. So this is dripping run play. But now you come down here, he's coming out in motion. So you got Twins down low, and you got I call it Twins right tight end bunch. Because you got two up top, two at the bottom, so that's Twins. And then you got a tight end bunch because you got two tight ends on the same side. Some people would even call that an overload. But if this guy comes in motion, and watch your right guard pull. And this was a good play. Right up the gut. Right up the gut. Ooh, there's something wrong with the video here. Watch 71 pull and get up the gut. Watch him shift over, get the handoff, and while he does that, that gives the pulling guard time to pull. That gives the pulling guard time to clear. Timing is everything. Timing is everything. Yep, there we go. So by the time he gets the ball, your pulling guard is right in front of you, coming right here. And you just read his block. And he goes straight up the middle. And this is a good game. There you go. I like that. North and south. No fuss, no muss. Get in, get out. Get up the field. Get what you can get. Just to look, I'm looking at Laporta's block on Jared Verse. Just so I can see it. A little bit better. Got hands on him. Got him out of the play. That's all he's supposed to do. He did his job. That's all of the notes I had. I'm going to look at a couple more. I want to look at some pass plays. Let's look at this one. This is a pass. 2nd and 10. Again, we got this bunched gun formation. So I'm guessing one of those two are going to come out. Yep. All right. Screenplay. Watch the delayed blitz. Here's your guy right here. He's watching him. So he's right here. So I don't know if he recognized the screen from film study. If you got him coming out here, that's one less blocker. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is your center going to come all the way back here to get him? Probably not. So they playing the odds that they losing the blocker, even though the offensive line has still got it covered. I guess 5-on-4 or even 5-on-5, but it all depends on what gap he comes in. And I don't think the center's going to get out there, but watch him come. Yep. He comes through free, but Jared Goff gets rid of the ball. Right here. And it's the right running back that comes underneath. Nobody's out here. Got him. Got him. Here's your exit strategy. Here's your lane right here. Good play. Good play because they let them guys come. They came off the blitz and they still got rid of the ball before the blitz could get to the quarterback. So good play design. Good job by Goff and getting the running back the ball. Get the ball in the hands of your playmakers and let them make plays, man. It's that simple. It's that simple. So I guarantee you, Detroit has practiced this to get rid of the ball quickly. I guarantee they practiced it like that. Well, you know they have because that's why they're running it. Get rid of the ball quick. You got a wall of people. Big game. Big game. First down and some. That's a good play right there. Up the field. Look at that. Not wasting no time. Get rid of the ball. He ain't even got time to get in there. He's out of position. He's out of position. He's out of position. He's going to get the ball right here. He's coming right here. Here's your lane. Great play by Detroit. The Rams can get got. Look at that. The Rams can get got. I want to see big man. This right here. This right here. Seals off right here. He's not going to catch him. He's got him right here. He's got him right here. Boom. Good execution, man. Detroit executes their plays. All right, that's enough. So yeah, man, I just wanted to go over some of these plays, and I'm looking at it from the perspective of what can the Eagles do to take advantage of this. Now, Kellen Moore's got to open up the playbook, but the concept should still be the same. If Jared Verse crashes inside hard, if he gets himself out of position or over pursues, we should be able to take advantage of that. Those linebackers, they don't scare me at all. We should be able to win that matchup. If we can get Saquon in the middle of the field, guarded by a linebacker, we should win that battle every time. Really, it's up to Jalen Hurts to get him the ball. I think if Jalen Hurts utilizes his check down a lot more, we're going to do some damage. I'm not worried about Jerry Verse against Mailata. I'm sure Mailata is not happy about the shit he was talking, and he's going to handle that business. And they keep showing that one play where he ran over Mailata, forgetting the fact that it was an offsides play, and Mailata thought the ball was going to be blown dead, and he was basically on his tippy toes. So it looks a hell of a lot worse than it actually was. So, but they do that to hype themselves up. But guess what? I'm looking for Jordan Mailata to have a good game and Jerry Verse to have a quiet game. There's no reason that these linebackers should give us any trouble. There's no reason that defensive line of the Rams should give us any trouble. This should be a running game. I want to see Jalen Hurts have about 40 to 50 yards rushing. I want to see Saquon Barkley have about 150. I want to see Kenny Gainwell have about 50 to 70 yards rushing. This should be a run party, because we should be able to go. And if they happen to put 8 men in the box, something got to give. Something's got to give. So I'm supremely confident in the Eagles. I think we are the better team. I think we have the better offensive and defensive line. I think we have the better running backs. We should be able to win this game at home in the snow. Go Birds.